So today we will start AutoCAD Parametric. So first of all, you click at Parametric and see this interference. There is two types of constraints is available in AutoCAD. One is geometrical and other is dimensional. So first of all, we'll start with geometrical constraints. Constraint means a relation between the object or the dimension. In geometrical constraints, and see, first is given coincident. So coincident, you click at this icon. Next you click at the first object. It is the midpoint of this object. You click at the midpoint. You can click at the end point of this line. So I am clicking the midpoint of this line. Now you have to select the second object. For the second object, similarly, you can click at the end point or the midpoint. So I am clicking the midpoint of this object. Now see, this is the coincident. It means two straight lines have met in a same point. Again I am doing this. Click at this coincident icon. Now select the intersection point of this first object, and for the second object you click at the end point. Now see, this is the coincident of the straight line. You can apply the coincident for the circle and straight line also. See the second object. This is the second example. So click at the coincident icon. Now click at the circle. As soon as you select the first object, the circle, you see this object is fixed. Now if you click at the straight line will be the second object and it will be moved. Again you click at the coincident icon, click at the circle and click at the end point of this straight line. So this is the coincident of geometrical constraints. Next is your collinear option. For the collinear option, I have drawn three different lines, and with the collinear option these three lines will be lie in a same plane. So first of all, you select the icon collinear. Now select the first object and click at the second object, and see these two straight line is lie on a same plane. Again you click at the icon. Now click this object and click at second object. Now see, all these three lines are lie in a same plane. So this is your collinear option. Next is your concentric option. For the concentric option, we can place the different diameter circle at a same center. This is applicable for circle as well as arc also. See, here three circles are given, all three circles of different diameter. Now with the help of concentric icon, this is your concentric icon. With this icon we can place these three circle at a same point, same center point. Now click at this icon. Now select the bigger circle. Now select the small circle, and see these two circle is placed at a same center point. Again I am clicking the circle. Now click this outside circle. Now see, all three circles are now at same center point. This is applicable for arc also. If you click at this icon, select the first arc. Now select the second arc. See, these two arc now at same center point. Again I am doing first one, this is the second one, and see all three circles have same center point. This is your concentric option. And the last one is equal. You click at this icon. This is equal constituents. Now you select the small circle. So this is the first object. Now select the bigger circle. This is the second object, and see both the diameter of this circle is equal. So this is your equal constituents. And if you draw a line of different length, so this icon is applicable for straight line also. Now click at this icon, select the first line, then click the second line. See both the length of this line is now equal. This is your equal constituents. Next is your fix icon. With the help of fix icon, you can fix any object in its position. After fixing, you cannot move the object. So click at this icon. This is your fix icon. Now click at this icon, then you select this circle, and this circle of bigger diameter is fixed. And see, this is the relation. This is your constituents. Now you cannot move this pink circle, whereas you can shift or move this to smaller circle. So you now go to the move command, click at move. Now see this, you select the small circle, press enter. Now see, this is movable. Now you click the bigger circle, and see you cannot move this circle because this relation is here given. So this is your fixed icon. So with the help of fix, you can this fix icon is applicable for arc and straight line also. You click at this fix icon and select the straight line. Now again you fix the arc. Now you go to the move command, and see you cannot move this arc. You can change its shape, but you cannot move. So this is your fix command. Next is your horizontal. This is your horizontal constituents. Now click at this icon. Now select the first line, and see this is the horizontal. Again you click the icon, and see these two lines are now horizontal. Again click the third one, and see all these three lines are now horizontal. This is your horizontal constituents. Next is your parallel constituents. For the parallel constituents, you click at this icon. Now you select the first line, and then select the second line. And if you click the second line, then second line will be parallel of the first line. See, the first line and second line, both lines are parallel. Now undoing this option, again you go to the parallel option, and if you click at this line, this is the first object, and if you click this object, then this line will be parallel to this line. This is your parallel option. Again I am giving another example. I am selecting this side of the rectangle. This is the first object. Now click at the straight line. Now see, straight line is parallel to this rectangular surface. So this is your parallel constituents. Next is your perpendicular constituents. For the perpendicular constituents, this is your icon. Now you click at this icon. Now select this straight line. Now this is the first object, and this one is the fixed. Now if you click the second straight line, then this line is parallel to the first line. I am undoing this command. Again go to the perpendicular icon. Now select. Now this one is the first object and then this one is the second object. See, this is the perpendicular. Next is smooth constituents. For the smooth constituents, you click at this icon. Now you select this spy line and then select the second spy line and see it has changed into a smooth curve. This is applicable for spy line and this is your smooth constituents. Next option is your symmetric. This is your symmetric constituents. Click at this icon. Now select the bigger circle. This is the first object and select the smaller circle. This is the second object. Now you have to select the mirror line. So this is the mirror line. I am selecting this line. Now see, small circle has been changed into its previous circle. This is your symmetric constituents. Next is your tangent constituents. So you click this icon, tangent constituents. Now after selecting the first circle and then select the straight line and see circle is the fixed and the second object straight line has been moved to the tangent of this circle. Again you click the icon. Now select the straight line first and then select the circle, second one, and see circle is now moved and first object the straight line has been fixed. This is your tangent constituents. Next is your vertical constituents. You click at this icon. Now select the first line. So this line is now vertical. In the same way you select the second line and then select the third line. See, all these three lines are now vertical. This is your vertical constituents. Next is your dimensional constituents. There is two types of constituents. One is geometrical and another is dimensional. Now we will start dimensional constituents. In the dimensional constituents, see, there is three options is given: linear, horizontal and vertical. First I am going to linear option. You click at linear option. Now select the line. This is the end point. You click at both the end points, drag the mouse and see the dimension is given. The length is 164.8. This is the length. It is the distance of the 2 points. Similarly, you go to the vertical option and click at the vertical line, the first point, and then select the second point and drag the mouse, and the length is distance between 2 points is 140.1, and these two dimension is given. As it is parametric, now we can change the length of these two lines. First of all, I am changing this length. If you change the value of this line, then it will increase or decrease its size. The first you double click on this digit and then you change the value from 164 to 100. So the length will be reduced. See, the length has been reduced with its dimension. Similarly, for the another example, you click here. So dimension is given 140. Now I am extending its value. I am giving the value 190 and click outside and see the length of this line has been increased. That's why it is a parametric software, and for this I have changed both the line of this and the distance. And the next is align. For the inclined line we can put the dimension by align method. Now click at this icon and select the end point of this line and drag the mouse. The length is given 252.6. Similarly, we can enlarge or reduce the length of this line. Similarly, double click on this digit, and now I am putting the value 120. So after clicking outside of this dimension box, the length of the line will be reduced. See, the length of the line has been reduced. This is align method. Similarly, we can also change the diameter of this circle or radius of this arc. So first click at radius option, click the arc, and see the radius is given radius 104.8. Now I am putting the value here 108, and see the radius has been increased. Again I am putting the value here 98, so its radius will be reduced. In the same way, we can also change the diameter of this circle. Click at the diameter icon, click the circle, and see diameter is given 84.2. Now I am putting the value here, I am putting the value 42, so its diameter will be reduced. See, the diameter has been reduced. Again I am putting the value now I am putting the value 92, so its diameter will be enlarged. So this is the radius and diameter option of the parametric. There is another option that is angular. You click at this icon. Now select the two straight line, and the inclined angle is here, it is given 41 degree. We can also reduce or enlarge the angle of this. So click at this icon, put the value 22, and see the angle will be reduced. Again you click at this icon, put the value 84, the angle will be increased. This is way we can change the dimension of this line, circle, and arc. The next option is convert. For the convert option, first of all you go to the home tab and give the linear dimension of this straight line. See, the dimension is 184.45. Now you go to the parametric and give the command edit. Now with the edit command you can edit the dimension of the line. Now putting the value 200 and click outside, and see dimension has been changed into 200, but the length of the line has not increased. So you have to convert it into parametric. For that you go to the convert icon, select the line, press enter, and see now the dimension has been converted into parametric. Now you can edit the dimension. Put the value. Now 200 and click outside. See, the length of the line has been increased. Again you put the value into 100. See, the length of the line has been reduced. So this is your convert option. The last option is parameters manager. With the help of this icon, you can change the dimension of these objects. First click at this parameter managers icon. See, this dialog box is open. Now see, the diameter of this circle is 92. So this is the diameter 92. You can edit its dimension. I am putting the value 42, and see, after putting this value 42, you see the diameter of the circle will be reduced. See, the diameter has been reduced. Similarly, this dimension is given 190. This is the dimension 190. I am putting the value here 100, and after putting the value 100, press enter. See, the length of the line has been reduced. In this way, you can enlarge or reduce all the dimension from the parameters manager icon. And the last option is delete constraints. For the delete constraints, first of all, we will delete some objects. And see, there are some constraints here, and there are without constraints some dimension. So you go to the parametric option, click at delete constraint option. Now select all the dimensions, and after pressing enter, see, only the constraint will be deleted. See, these two are not the constraint, only the linear dimension, so it is not deleted.